Capacitor and its principle. So capacitor and its principle. So first of all, I would like to clarify what is the difference between the conductor and capacitor. So normally when we are talking about a conductor and we are giving a charge, so whatever charge it carries, a conductor carries, due to that charge, the energy, that energy is stored from the surface to infinity. It means if we have to transport that energy, suppose we are transporting a charge conductor from one place to another place, so in between it will influence the nearby particle or nearby the material because of its electric field. So it may be very, very dangerous, because when the other particles come into the influence of electric field, it may cause a very big hazards. So to avoid that one, it means it is not practical to store energy in a conductor and to transport that energy stored conductor from one place to another place. So to avoid that thing, we are making such a device in which the energy stored should be a little bit more than the energy stored in a conductor, as well as it is easy, convenient and economical and without any risk to transport the energy from one point to another point. That is the only purpose of making of a capacitor. So we can say capacitor is a system of that conductors, or it is a combination of conductors which can store maximum energy within a given space. So we can define capacitor like this. Capacitor is a combination of conductors which can store maximum energy within a given space. For example, if we are talking about this is any conductor, or a plate is given, and in this plate if I am giving a certain charge Q, so because of this charge Q, so it has electric field up to infinity like this. So whatever electrical energy it has, that is stored from surface to infinity. Suppose we are transporting this conductor from one place to another place, because of the effect of this electric field, other articles when come into the influence, so those articles may get some hazards, means like then some discharging may be there, some lightning may be there, and some electricity may flow, so that may cause a big hazard. So how to convert this conductor into a capacitor? See, so what I did, first right now the charge was distributed uniformly. If Q charge we have given, so that Q charge your initially split Q by 2 this side and Q by 2 this side. Now first thing I did, if I am putting another neutral identical plate, so what is the effect of this neutral plate? Because of the presence of neutral plate and this charge, because of this electric field due to this charge plate, here a negative charge appear and here a positive charge appear. Now if before putting a neutral identical plate, if the potential of this charge plate was V. Now potential of this charge plate is, we can say, V dash, and this V dash is nothing. This is, if we are using principle of superposition, so this V dash is equal to V is the potential due to their own charge, and now plus potential due to the induced charge, induced negative charge. That induced negative charge is near, and plus potential due to the induced this positive charge. So if net potential we are talking about on this plate, so on this plate, since the negative charge is your near to this plate as compared to positive charge, so net potential on this, the effect of negative charge potential will be more as compared to effect of positive charge potential. So we can say V dash value or less than V. When V dash is less than V, so as per our capacitance relation, C is equal to your Q by V. So earlier the capacity of this can be said as Q by V. Now the new capacity we can say Q by V dash, and since V dash is less than V, so now the new capacitance your C dash your little bit greater than C. So what happened? By just putting a neutral identical plate, the capacity of this conductor here increases, but still one problem is there. Although we have increased the capacity, but still the electric field here up to the space, means you can say up to the infinity. So this is still a big problem. So what we can do, we are just in the next step, if we are analyzing, so whatever the neutral plate we have kept here, so what I am doing, I am making neutral plate earth. Due to the earthing of neutral plate, what will appear? So whatever charge Q we have given earlier on this plate, that whole charge will come inside surface of the plate. So Q charge will come on this surface, and here charge will be your minus Q. So this is your further one very big advantage. What is the another advantage is that if now we are talking about the potential of this, the potential of V double dash is your now V plus V minus. So this V double dash is still your less than V dash even. So new capacitance, first of all, new capacitance your Q by V double dash, and this new capacitance here is still greater than the your in the previous capacitance C dash. And another very important point, now if I am talking about the electric field, there is no electric field here. Here electric field will be 0, here also electric field will be 0, only electric field here in this region. So now there is no problem to carry this set of two plates from one point to another point. So there is no hazards, because outside of the plate there is no electric field. It is very safe, as well as it has more capacity as compared to the earlier case. So both our purpose can be solved from here. One is we can increase the capacity, or we can have more amount of energy in this process, as well as the electric field will be within a certain space. So this is the concept of making a capacitor. So how we are making capacitor? First, like this, according to definition, the capacitor is a combination of conductors which can store maximum energy within a given space. So our space is here between the two plates. So whatever energy it is stored, that is stored between the two plates of a capacitor, and no energy outside it. So there is no hazards as well as no disadvantage of this also. So this type of device called capacitor. So this is the basic idea or basic principle of making a capacitor, and this capacitor can be made by the certain combination of conductors. So now come to the next point, types of capacitor.